everybody. This is our Honey Bunny story time and craft. First, we're going to start with a song, and then we're going to read a book, and then we're going to make a craft together, okay? So if you look down here, we see a bunny, and we're going to count from 1 bunny to 10 bunnies. You ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little bunnies, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little bunnies, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little bunnies, 10 bunnies in a row. Let's read our book now. This book is called Bunny Roo, I Love You. When I met you, you were small and trembling, and I thought you might be a little bunny. I held you close so you were warm. When I tried to put you down, you kicked and squirmed, and I thought you might be a lost kangaroo. I tucked you in my pouch so you would feel safe. Then one day you lifted your head and looked around, and I thought you might be a curious lizard. I brought you to a nice warm patch of sunlight so you could see the world. Then you opened your mouth and howled, and I thought you might be a lonely wolf. I ran to my house and made you a cozy den so you had a home. Then you whimpered and meowed, and I thought you might be a thirsty kitten. I offered you some milk so you would not be hungry. Then you yawned and flopped, and I thought you might be a tired piggy. I gave you a bath so you would be calm. Then you smiled, and I knew. You are not a bunny roo, lizard wolf, kitten piggy. You are my baby. The end. It's time to make our craft. If you look inside your bag, you should have 2 white pipe cleaners, 2 black circles, 1 pink circle, 2 oblong shaped inner ear parts. You should have 1 piece of paper, and then you should have a circle that has 2 cuts in it. So you'll see what that's for in a little bit. But we're gonna get started. What you need to bring to the table is a pen or a crayon or a pencil for tracing and a glue stick. Now the first thing we're going to do is trace both our hands, your left hand and your right hand. My hands are much bigger than yours, but you're going to take a pen or a pencil and trace it. And I say mine are much bigger than yours because you'll notice that my bunny's ears are gonna look a little different than yours. You're not gonna have your hand out with your fingers fanned like a turkey when you trace for a turkey. You're gonna have everything closed together. Now the second part is a little bit tricky because if you're used to using your dominant hand, like for example, I'm a righty, I need to use my left hand to trace, it's gonna be a little tricky. You might need a grown-up to help you. It's okay if you make mistakes though. I am definitely going to be making some mistakes, but I'm going to flip it over after it's cut out. So you won't see the pen or the crayon or anything. It should look like this in general. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, I realized I told you guys you just need a pen and glue, but you're gonna need to get a scissor to cut this out. If you're comfortable using a scissor and you have a grown-up to help you, you can start cutting, or you can have a grown-up help you cut it out. Okay, so now you have your 2, what these are going to be are ears. You're going to go back over and grab those 2 oblong semicircle shapes, and you're going to glue them onto here. If you'd like, I recommend leaving some space on the bottom because you're going to glue it behind the circle. So instead of covering up a portion of this, if you glue it a little higher up, at least you can see the whole thing. Okay, so we have our little bunny ears. Let's move on to the face now. We have our circle. you're gonna have it so your two cutouts are vertical. And what you're gonna do is put these to the side and grab your glue stick, and you're going to add the eyes. So we're gonna add one eye right here, one eye right here. So we have our little bunny's eyes. And you're gonna add the bunny's nose, and that's gonna go between those two cutouts. So right in the center there, you add your little bunny nose. Now, you're gonna add glue to the ears. And you can glue those down. And finally, we're gonna take these two pipe cleaners, line them up so they're right next to each other like that, and you're gonna just twist them in the middle so they're connected like that. But before fitting them out, you're gonna go ahead and fish it through this little hole you have. It's a little bit tricky. There we go. And then you could spread them out, and there you go, you have your little bunny. Now that I'm looking at my bunny, I think we should make our bunny happy. So whatever you use to trace your hands to make the ears, you can grab that if you want to grab a different color, but I'm just going to grab my pen and give my bunny a happy little face. And there you go. That's our honey bunny craft. I hope you had fun. Bye.